welcome to episode 2 of the Bullshit Broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's a special episode because we have here our third roommate who was unfortunately unable to make it to the last episode, but he's back and better than ever. Austin, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Austin. I'm the third roommate, and I was hanging out with my girlfriend, so I wasn't here, but, you know, we ready now. We ready.
Fair enough.
All right, and once again, I'm Isaac, and I have a girlfriend now, so I think all of us have girlfriends, which is sick.
This happens to be true. Very accurate statement.
Yeah.
All right, and then...
yes, once again, I'm Ryan, here with my boys.
Here with my boys.
Ready
The
to talk
boys.
about girls.
Oh, yeah.
The boys are talking about girls. Oh my gosh.
That we met online.
Oh yeah, all of us met our girlfriends on dating apps.
Yeah, if there really is one thing to take away from this episode, I think it's if there's anyone you should trust or get really close to, it's the people you meet online.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like if you meet somebody online, that's like how you know they're a good, trustworthy person, and you should give them your social security number and access to all your funds and your bank account information and the pin to your card and all that.
Yeah, and for legal reasons, this is satire.
Might usually end up in a homicide or like kidnapping, but that's a side effect. It's like you meet some cool people, but
Yeah, just do the cost-benefit analysis and figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
And you should probably FaceTime them to make sure they're not an Indian man in their basement trying to lure you down to kidnap you and sell you to
I think any man
slavery.
in your basement would be scary.
one of those
Yeah,
dudes that's got
true.
his cock in his hand. You know, that might be what it is. You know,
I was just, referring to the stereotype of the people who are the... Yeah.
And I'm here to break down those stereotypes.
Anyone can be a 34-year-old man in their basement trying to steal your info. And you.
anybody could be that man in the basement.
Anyone.
It could be you too. Join now.
It could be me.
Join the podcast. It could be you.
Well,
I actually have a step-by-step tutorial on how to become the pedo in the basement. You know, selling it now, $34.99.
That's actually what I'm studying my degree in. I lied. So, guys, my degree actually isn't film. It's actually studies on how to be a 34-year-old man in my basement who only plays Atari and calls girls his waifu on Discord.
Is that the title of your major, or is that
Yeah,
just
that's
word
the title.
for word, band for
when
band.
I
That's the
graduate, it's gonna say that on my diploma.
Holy
there
shit.
will be a ...
at the end? Okay, I got you.
'Cause-
But it's like three sentences.
And then after the dean of the art department, after he reads it, he's gonna walk up to the mic and say, "Chat, is this real?"
Chat, is this?
And then I'm gonna walk up to the mic and say, "Pussy's poggers."
That's it. Walk off. Walk off right there. That's all you need.
That I'll be remembered.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Anyways, it's been a crazy week, hasn't it, boys?
Yeah, dude. 6 days ago, I was single.
It's pretty sick.
6 days ago, you were single. How many days ago
Now
was
you're
it
popping
now?
bottles.
It's 5 since we got a new electee.
Yeah.
He's gonna build a wall.
A good old boy, DT. Okay, he's in for a second term. We'll see how it goes. Okay.
He's going to build a wall. It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be bigger than China. It's going to make them look like the smarter people.
Yeah.
It's going to make America look the #1 country in the world.
You know, people voted for this guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, hey. Anyways.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
They hate us because they ain't us.
But yeah, I think it is definitely going to, rock, the
Oh, yeah.
the state of our
100%.
government.
Oh, it's going to be a very interesting 4 years for sure because I saw that it was something about like how China was already saying that they're like not hostile with the U.S. anymore or something
Russia
like that.
and Iran.
Yeah,
and
it was like a
Palestine.
bunch of stuff about like them. I
It's
don't know
like
the right
that's-
wording, but they were all saying something about like how they were like canceling their hostilities.
Like, on a surface level, that's like, oh, sick, they're backing off. On a
On
real
deeper
note,
level, yeah,
on a real note,
probably not.
I don't know how well ruling by fear of destruction
No,
has worked historically, you know?
Dude, did you see that that the Republicans have the control of the House, the fucking Senate, and the presidency. That's the first time.
You know what? This is what we call
everything's
democracy because every person's voice is heard.
This is America.
Yeah. Just like how now, instead of 2 white guys like we were last time, we're 3. We're really expanding the voices we're bringing into the group.
3.
We should bring in a 4th white guy. We should bring in a 4th white guy. I feel like that would add some more diversity to add an Irish person. He could be our diversity hire.
3 white cisgender.
I'm from Ireland. I've got different voice.
Hey, I'm from Ireland and my name's Steve and I like to drink whiskey
It's
every
Guinness.
day at the
It's
bar.
Guinness. When you go to Ireland, it's Guinness. Sorry, it's
Guinness and whiskey.
But yeah, no. So politics are gonna be fucky wucky in the next 4 years.
Oh,
You can
100%.
interpret that to mean whatever you mean, but fucky wucky, I think, is like it's just gonna do it. Like there's gonna be a lot of movement.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad as some people think it's going to be. I think we're going to be fine in the end. You know, we're always fine.
Yeah.
Every single election, people try to make it seem like the world's going to end. And that's because that's how they're trying to get you to vote for them and not the other candidate. Is like, if they get elected, you know, oh, this is going to happen and we're all going to die and like
And it's like
everything's going to suck.
If you are like terrified, it's like just remember like we've done 4 years. Like we can do 4 more.
Yeah. 100%.
It's like it for some people, yeah, it might be rough for them. But like it's like we've done it before. We can try, we can do it again. But
Please tell me. Speaking on that, please tell me you guys saw the videos of people crying on Instagram about screaming about the election. I understand. It's hard to see him as a president, but filming a video like a 60-second video of you crying and then looking at it and be like, yeah, that's going on the internet. Fucking posting it. Why would you do that to yourself? Or like the lady who was shitting on the toilet.
No!
Like, President Trump, please save us. Have you never seen that video?
They say a hero can save us.
You've never seen that video.
I think I've seen a lot of videos.
It is an old white lady shitting on the toilet, beat red, cry screaming about like President Trump, please save us, and you can hear her shitting like, in the background.
You can hear like the fucking bombs dropping like plink, plink, plink.
Fuck. At some point, I really hope that we can have do what Joe Rogan does and pull up the screen and we can just show the video. like, hey, editor guy, can you show me this really quick?
We talked about this last time.
Yeah, it'd be so nice so we can actually show you guys what we're talking about. Because I know people who are watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. It was all over the internet, like whenever Biden got president for the first time.
Yeah.
Dude, TikTok crying videos have always been such a weird concept to me because like what you're like, oh wait, oh hold up, let me pull up my phone. Oh, and on TikTok it's not just like a one click thing. Like you have to like click like 3 different buttons to like even get to the video recording, and then you're like,
It's like I get being emotional. I think that like there are times when you shouldn't like you can be emotional about a video you're recording without recording it while you were like way more emotional about that exact same thing.
Yeah, 100%.
But like at the same time, it's also like people can put out what they put out, and I'm willing to bet a lot of people saw it of Donald Trump shitting one. But I feel like there's no way that this wasn't like 4 clicks.
No, 100%. No, she was literally like bent, like she was screaming like, Donald Trump, please save us! And you can hear like in the background. Like I'm saying, I'm being real, dude. Like I saw this a couple years ago, and I didn't think much of it. I was obviously laughing my ass off, but now seeing it, like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All the videos that I've been seeing about just the politics. I'm so happy I don't have to see the going on Hulu. I don't have to see the campaign ads anymore. I don't have to see people crying over that kind of shit. I don't want to hear it about politics for the next 4 years.
real.
Turning off all of my news articles. I don't want to hear shit.
No, I'm excited to not get politics on my YouTube ads anymore.
Yeah.
That's my main
in speech and
solace.
debate, I'll be talking about politics no matter what.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking on YouTube, why the hell? Sorry, I burped. Why the hell are they making 4-minute ads?
Don't even get me started. But what I do think they've done, and like I hate it. I think it's sneaky. They added a next button.
Yeah, and then it just gets you to the next ad, but there's still like 20 seconds left.
Oh, usually every time I hit next, it brings me down to 5 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's because what they do is they make you watch. It's a minute ad. They make you watch 50 seconds of it. There's 10 seconds left. You click next. There's 5 more seconds. Oh, okay. I saved 5 seconds. I still watched 55 seconds of a fucking ad.
Yeah. No, I've been saying it for a while, but I truly think that YouTube is becoming its own streaming service.
100%.
Like the videos on there are so much more like produced. It's no longer just like dudes making content, like, or just people making content and like videos of what they're doing and having fun. Now
that's
it's
more
like there's
reels.
scripts, there's blocking schedules, there's
100%.
full studios. Like these are corporations on YouTube now that make their living on YouTube, and it's like, yeah, it makes sense for like a little bit that YouTube would capitalize on that and then try to make it into a streaming service, which I think it's doing successfully because of the creators.
Well, it's also because the CEO died, and the CEO after the CEO died, they're like, oh shit, we can actually get a minute ads. It went from like 15-second ads right after she dies. No coincidence, they make 1 minute ads on like every video,
Yeah.
or at least 3 segments of 1 minute ads, which makes me so sad. I'm just trying to watch like actually not a Mr. Beast video.
Random, speaking of these ads, do you think that's going to affect our karaoke night tonight?
Probably. We're going to be
Oh,
like in the
dude,
middle of
yeah.
a Creed song, and then like 50 seconds in, it's going to pop up with an ad, and I'm going to have to start like talking about like a Fred Meyers commercial or something like that.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Hello, get Vivalax today as your doctor. Oh, and also, it may give you cancer or ulcers or a small side effect could
If
be
they spoke this slow,
drowsiness.
these ads would be hours.
Dude, when they have like the long portion where they're saying all the disclaimer, and they go like,
No, it's like
causes
Eminem.
cancer, dies.
Like they gotta have like Eminem started doing those things. Like, and you know what I gotta do?
Pretty
Real.
close, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we're doing a karaoke night tonight. I think we're all pretty stoked.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got some plans. I
Yeah.
got a song called "Rock and Roll McDonald's" on Flick, or "I Whip
Fire.
That Man's Ass." Those are two songs I have on mine. Or Riley Cyrus.
Riley Cyrus.
No, yeah, Riley Cyrus.
Dude,
The hidden sister.
I'm planning on
So that's actually Hannah Montana. It's not one person in a wig. It's just a different person.
It's not Miley Cyrus. It's just her. Like,
It's Riley.
It's Riley Cyrus. When she hide her, is it like Us, where she's in like a parallel universe and she's like under, and she's like she just takes control when she
I think
wants
so.
to, like Darkiplier.
Duh.
Hannah Montana is Miley Cyrus's Darkiplier. That shit's scary. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing the meow 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 song and thick of it.
You're gonna
That
make
should
me
be
sit
lit.
through. You're gonna make me sit through the whole meow 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 song.
Or at least part of it. I feel like we got it. I feel like it'd be so funny, just all of us singing it.
Gotta that maybe all of us singing it, but if you sit me down for 3 minutes and just say meow meow, the next Kurt Cobain event will happen.
Yeah, no,
What the freak?
We will be leaving upstairs.
What the Sigma? Guys, that's not cool.
Your cock privileges are taken away.
Speaking of cock privileges, it's No Nut November, guys.
Speaking on that, it was like 4 days in. I think it was November like 3rd or 4th. Emily's at work. I'm sitting on my computer at home, and I'm playing Black Ops 6, which is ridiculous, by the way. And I get a text from her, and it says, by the way, or like, I love you, what you doing? By the way, you lost No Nut November. I'm like, okay, fuck, I forgot it was November. Like, she just sent me a text that says, you lost NNN, skull emoji.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, that's cold.
This is cold.
You
It
know,
was funny as hell. It made me laugh. I thought it was hilarious.
See, I'm a veteran. I have a record I think is impressive.
Tell him.
Yeah, I've never lost No Nut November.
It's never nutted.
Although I have been told that I don't qualify to be a contestant because I am a never nut.
I've never heard that.
Okay.
Oh, you never.
I am the yin to your yang because since I discovered No Nut November, I have never succeeded.
Wow.
So he was
I'm trying
succeeding
this
until
month.
he heard about it. So he was not busting, and then once he heard about it in November, it was busting on the date.
Well, like until I got to middle school, like that wasn't even like a thing anybody talked about.
Well, because it wasn't really a thing when we were in middle school. Like once we got to like, I feel like I heard about it 8th grade or freshman year.
No, I remember being in middle school and people being freaked out that I'd never done it.
Also, they're middle school. Why the fuck are they talking about that shit?
Because they're trying to be
Because
cool.
puberty.
Yeah,
They get
everybody's
the
hitting
hormones
puberty.
flowing.
Everybody's hitting puberty, and they're just like, yeah, I'll be jerking off
Dude,
every day.
Remember
there's
in middle
nothing
school during the puberty lectures,
good
some
God.
like to ease the tension, the teacher had us all write like different names for penis on the whiteboard.
Oh, that was dude.
Oh, Mr. Wagner.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that he sat us down in the gym, and he's like, all right, guys. All right, we gotta get it out of your system. Write all the penis nicknames on the
And
whiteboard.
I just
God.
remember everyone freaking out because this one dude named Dom wrote Black Hammer.
I put Black Mamba.
Everyone lost their minds. It was
I've
insane.
never heard Black Hammer until now.
Well, I heard it a lot then.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, shit. I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, no. I think middle schoolers they suck, but they need to suck in order to be better.
That's why middle school sucked. I don't think anybody enjoyed middle school. I fucking hated middle school.
I loved middle school.
Dare I say I peaked?
You peaked in middle school.
Low key.
Right. You didn't peak in middle.
I think I peaked in 8th grade.
I mean, I went to
I
a
might
Young
have.
Entrepreneurs Academy in 6th grade for a YouTube channel and got $8,000. No, $800.
You missed a zero right there.
I really did.
That's called fraud. You should
No.
put that on your tax bracket.
Good thing my mommy does that for me.
Yeah, my mommy does that for me too. Taxes are hard. Numbers are hard. I don't get paid to do numbers. I get paid to clean windows.
Heard.
I got bros in Atlanta.
Good at college, Miss Camus.
They say
All right, so let's get into girls, gang.
Getting the girls.
Right.
Girls.
So we all use dating apps. What apps did you guys meet your girlfriends on?
I met Emily on Tinder.
Tinder.
I met Bryn on Hinge. All right. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Tinder is the best dating app?
I wouldn't say. So that's the thing is that I got really lucky with Emily. So I wouldn't say Tinder's the best because honestly, not all people, but like a pretty fat majority of people on Tinder want to hook up, bone, one night stand, never talk to them again. If you look on their profiles, it just says looking to have fun, And I didn't respect that, and I just turned 18, and I was like, hey, it's a great idea. Let's get Tinder. I'm finally of age. Let's do it. And the day after I installed Tinder, actually the morning after I installed Tinder, I was making my profile that night. The morning I'm at school, and I saw Emily on there, matched with her that day, uninstalled Tinder the next day.
That's
Tinder worked for me.
Fire.
Tinder worked for me it worked really well for me because I met the love of my life, but I also only used it for 2 days.
That's crazy.
I don't think that happens very often.
No, yeah. I've only ever gone on one good dating app date, and it was with my current girlfriend.
It just doesn't work out for everybody. Like, everybody finds their own ways. Like, not everybody needs to find, like... I never thought I'd find mine, like my
Yeah.
soulmate on Tinder.
Yeah.
I always look down upon it, and then I'm like, you know what? Let's try.
With Hinge, I've only ever been on one dating app date, and that's with my current girlfriend. But yeah, Hinge was nice because I feel like you get to see more of them based on their prompts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like when I saw Little Caesars as the answer for every single one of Britain's prompts, whether it made sense or not, I was hooked. Mainly because I was also eating Little Caesars at that exact same time. So
So it's match made in heaven. It was
Yeah.
Little Caesars. I don't think you told me that. Little Caesars for every single, like, she had, like, the questions, and she
And then
would
it
answer
was
them.
Little Caesars.
Really?
It was great.
Yeah. Oh, also
Pretty
Hinge is amazing. It's my favorite one in terms of the concept, but just not as many people use it, so it's harder to like find your person on there.
That's fair.
But
Yeah, it took me a long time before I got any
yeah,
likes.
like that's why like Tinder's nice because of like it has the most people, but its concept is nowhere near as good as Hinge's because Hinge you get a chance to show your personality, you get to put yourself out there, and then like you can. And then it's like up to them whether they like your comment or not, and it gives you a chance to like show how you're funny or like drop a pickup line, be romantic.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that, my pickup line for Emily was so dumb. I didn't know what to say to her because she was super cute. I didn't know what to say. I was super nervous. I looked up a pickup line on Google. Yeah. You know what I came up with? I'd take you out to the movies, but they don't let you bring in your own snacks. Because on her profile it said, yeah, I know, laugh it up. On her profile it says loves driving movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I said that, and she I don't know how the hell it happened, but she giggled. She thought it was hilarious, and we hit it off.
That's low key clean as fuck though.
That's
not even a bad line.
Yeah, that's not a bad.
That's pretty
line.
suave.
For a Tinder pickup line.
Well, like, what do you?
Tinder,
like,
I feel like
what,
is the
you're supposed to
like,
be like
the laboratory.
What's the Tinder pickup line supposed to be like? Oh, my dick's so horny it could explode.
Yeah,
Will you help me not nuke the
I
world?
feel like people would much rather hear a movies and snack pickup line than a dick and blowing up pickup line.
Nuke cum. How about that? Nuka Cola. Nuka cum. Nuka cum. Instead of bombing the world, we bomb it in cum.
No, my pickup line for
Changing the subject. Sound like a boys' locker room.
my pickup line for Bryn was literally like, I don't even know if I'd call this a pickup line, but it's like, you're never gonna guess what I'm eating right now. Because it was Little Caesars.
Little Caesars?
And she was like, Little Caesars. And I was like, yo, no fucking way. How did you know? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, I was like, this is amazing. And then and I was like, for our first date, do you want to just eat Little Caesars and watch a movie? Oh no, because we talked about her liking Deadpool. So I was like, for our first date, do you want to watch Deadpool and eat Little Caesars? And she was like, fuck yeah. And that's what we did.
Which one?
We watched the first one, and then the next day we watched the second one.
I say Deadpool 1 and 2. I say Deadpool and Wolverine was pretty good, but Deadpool 1 and 2, those are the kickers. You can't beat those.
Yeah, those are great.
The first one, probably one of my favorite movies.
Oh, for sure.
Just
great.
The comedic values in that movie, like it makes you laugh your ass off.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the first time we ever got to see him on the big screen.
That's also very well. No, whatever X-Men movie he was in.
Yeah, X-Men Origins.
Yeah, that was like the shittiest Deadpool ever though.
That's why he killed him in the third one.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, in the third one, when he's going through all the universes and like at the time agency or whatever, he goes to X-Men Origins and he's like, and it's about to be the fight with Deadpool and Deadpool and Wolverine, and then this Deadpool just comes in and shoots that Deadpool in the head and goes, I did you a favor or something.
Call it good. That's like
I wish that happened in that movie, bro. That was so bad.
It doesn't look like Deadpool. Like when I first saw like clips of it and then saying like this is Deadpool, I'm like,
no,
oh, shit, that's not Deadpool. Like I know it's Ryan Reynolds. I know he's Deadpool, but like there's no fucking way that's Ryan Reynolds. Well, there's no way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's the merc with a mouth, and they sealed his mouth.
And he has like these weird like things under his eyes or something like that. He's got like tattoos and shit.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
it just wasn't Deadpool.
No.
He wasn't him.
He was not him.
That's when I think Marvel was like everything's super serious. Like we're serious. We don't joke around. So having Deadpool in, I think was like they're throwing him in for a cash grab, but they didn't want to do like Deadpool because that's way too unserious. So they basically just made a different character and named it Deadpool.
Which pisses me off because that's not like. Have you played the Deadpool game?
No.
Have you seen the Deadpool game?
No. Well, maybe.
I've seen clips. It looks pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like the Xbox 360 and like the PS3.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
this thing, it's funny as hell.
He'll like cuss you out if you don't like press a button for like a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
Like,
if you go,
you're like, what are you fucking waiting for,
Yeah.
bitch?
pretty much, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So circling back.
But
So after
with
pickup
my
line-
girlfriend.
Oh wait, yeah.
So we matched on Tinder, and she was really, really, really pretty, and like I was like kind of terrified to start off with like a pickup line. So I just started off with hey, and then she said hi with like a bunch of eyes. I'm like, okay, a lot of eyes, like 5 eyes. She's probably interested because of how many eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop my pickup line now. And in her bio it had said like, oh, I love math, like I'm good at math. And so I went to Google and I Googled math pickup lines and I hated all of them. So then I just came up with my own, and it was, are you a calculator? because you look like you could be the solution to all of my problems.
That's pretty good.
That
That's
does
pretty-
bang.
That does bang.
And it worked.
Bang me.
It worked.
It's pretty good.
She thought it was funny. She was like, haha, math joke, I love it. Then we hit it off, talked about metal. She gave me
Oh, she
some
likes metal.
recommendations.
Like
She loves metal.
iron
Yeah.
and
copper
steel.
and
Tungsten.
Oh, that's a good one.
Titanium.
Metal.
Oh! That's crazy, cuz.
Oh.
Wake up!
Have you guys had any, like,
Wake up! You want to!
have you guys had any like really like just mad dates?
Like meh.
Mad, even boring.
Oh my gosh.
I'm bad.
So, oh my gosh, can I tell you guys about the first date I ever went on?
Yeah, sure.
So this was a dating app date, but so you guys ever heard of the dating app Mutual?
No.
It's basically just Mormon Tinder.
Oh god.
And so when I turned 18 at midnight, I downloaded it because it was the only dating app my parents would let me download, and so I downloaded it, and I went out with this. Oh, I'm thinking of two completely different dates. Yeah, but I went on some dates on Mutual. That was okay. Met some, but I'm not really Mormon, so that didn't work out with any of that. And I don't know why I said any of that, because that actually has nothing to do with the date I was thinking of in my mind. But she was Mormon.
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah. And it was my first date when I turned 16.
Oh.
So I met this girl at a dance or something, and I asked her out. And we were gonna go on a double date with my friend Sam. We're hanging out with Sam tonight for karaoke. But but I was going with Sam. We were gonna go on a double date. Sam's date cancels, and I'm like, fuck. This is my first date. I really want to go on this date because I've never been able to legally date in like Mormon land because you have to be 16 to date. Even though I had like a girlfriend at like 13, but not my against my parents' will, of course. But it was, so I didn't want to cancel it. So we ended up just Sam ended up just third wheeling, and we walked around the village and went to Blaze, and it was so awkward. And and after that I was like, fuck, I do not want to go on dates anymore. And I just want to get girlfriend is better than dates. And then my dad's like, Isaac, you can't date the same person consistently. You have to go on dates so you learn what you're like Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. You have to try the different flavors so you know which ones are the good ones.
Oh god.
That's what he was telling me. He was telling me I need to go out with a bunch of people. I'm like, nah, I'm good, Chief.
No, you don't have to do that shit.
Yeah.
No, that's insane. That's so funny.
Like, definitely learn what you like and don't like by like dating somebody until you know it's like really not going to work, and like until like it's time. It's time, but you can find what you like through that, not by like just dating a ton of people. Because I hate going on just dates. I hate it.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Like as I said, I've only had one good date on Tinder ever, and I probably can count on one hand the amount of good first dates I've had.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Well, like, I can also tell you, I've had my fair share of village dates, or not even. I wouldn't even say that's a date. I'd say just like when it's middle school, or it's like you're really awkward around this girl, and you walk around the village for fucking hours.
And I didn't go on any of those in middle school.
Really?
I peaked in middle school, but it was in a way that made it impossible to be found attractive. I was just insane. Except actually there was this one time at a Christmas party in middle school where there was this girl who I really liked, and I was oblivious to everything. At this point, I don't know what hints are, but this actually goes way worse than that. Basically we were playing like Truth or Dare or whatever, and she was dared to sit on my lap, and then she like sat on my lap. And then I was like, are you sure? Like, is this okay? Are you fine? And she was like, yeah, of course. And then she sat on my lap. And then she stayed sitting on my lap for after the turn where the dare was supposed to end. And I was just like, okay.
No choice.
But then later we were watching a movie. And she was like behind me, and she wrapped her arms around me and was like licking and biting my ear.
What the freak?
Fuck?
What the freak?
She's a freak, man.
And in my mind, I'm like, what's going on?
match my freak?
I'm like, what is this? And then I go home that night with my buddy who I went to the party with, and I was like, do you think she like likes me? And he goes, no shot. So I didn't even text her. I was like, oh damn, okay, because this is my best friend, and he has a girlfriend at the time, and I'm like, he knows how like this operates. I don't.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, no, she like told me she didn't like you. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, and I didn't like have any hard feelings. I was like, okay, that's like unfortunate, but like at least I know. And then it wasn't until years later where I'm at the skate park with my friends, and this girl's the same girl's there, and we're all hanging out again because we like we know each other. And she goes, yeah, I liked Ryan she's like, yeah, at the Christmas party I really liked Ryan. And I was like, what? I was like, you're kidding me. But
see, I understand not being able to pick up hints, but when they're actively like behind you, licking and sucking on your ear.
Look, I think it's more so that I trusted my friend than I didn't pick up.
And I totally understand that, but there's a fine line between trust and knowing that he's absolutely fucking lying to you or just bullshitting. Because if someone came up behind me and started like putting their arms around me and licking my ears, God, of course, they're either a freak, they're on mushrooms, or they are in love with me.
But high key, this is like the first like kind of like party I've like ever been to. Like, to be honest, I wasn't even invited. I tagged along with my friend who was. But like I still knew everyone there, and it was still a good time for everyone there.
Yeah.
But
it didn't like get in the way or anything.
No, but yeah, it was definitely like I'm here, but like at the same time, I was peaking. So
yeah,
I knew how to get along. I knew how to talk to people. I knew how to like be a party. But yeah. But I feel like I'm a little better now. I feel like
I think you got it figured out now.
I think I got it a little more figured out.
Yeah, you got a girl, bro. You guys have been dating for a few months now.
Yeah,
we just celebrated our 2 months like last week.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah,
crazy.
Emily and I's 7 is on the 22nd.
Have you guys ever had any like weird? I mean, I guess like what's the weirdest pickup line you've ever used?
See, that's it. See, the
I'll
thing is,
go
I don't
first.
really use a lot of pickup lines.
I can go first. So it was like within the first, I think, day. Oh, yeah, it was the day I downloaded Tinder after me and my ex broke up, and I matched with this one girl, and I just texted her, "Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy."
Oh no.
The next morning, I checked my messages, and she had unadded me.
Do you blame her? Because I don't.
Well, because previously, my problem would always just be, like, I'd be too polite, and they just, like, stop. Like,
so you
go straight to "mommy, sorry"?
Yeah.
well, I ended up, like, dividing out the difference, and, like, later on I was saying, like, other not as crazy things.
Yeah.
And then another time, this girl was like, "Oh, I like brain rot humor," so I texted her like "skibbity gat riz" on Baby Gronk for real, and then we matched, and I was like, "Oh, fire!"
How
and
the
then
fuck
we didn't
does that
talk
work?
anymore.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But like,
no, it's not unfortunate, bro.
See, what confuses me is that the "mommy, sorry" didn't work, but the "skibbity Ohio" did.
Well, because she said she liked brain rot humor.
Yeah.
Man, brain rot.
Skibbity Ohio, bro. Dude, my girlfriend is so skibbity. Me and her are absolutely fucking cooked.
Heard.
Like
That's not good.
completely. Like on our first date,
You can't say we're cooked.
We were at Winco, and we were buying some sushi, and on the walk out of Winco, I just start singing "The Thick of It" for no reason because I'm just like fucking acoustic, and then she joined me. Then she joined me, and later on I started singing the Rocks rap from "It's About Drive," and then she sang that with me too, and what do we talk like this half the time, and it's pretty much crazy.
That's literally how we talk. I don't know if you guys have.
You infected us.
I don't know
I don't know.
you guys have heard me and Emily just upstairs, but she just feel like, wait. She does that all the time.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wait, okay.
What?
I think it might be time
For
for the QOD.
QOD?
What is the question of the day, Isaac?
Well, the BSB QOD for episode 2 of the bullshit broadcast is: who should have been the Green Ninja? From
I wanna hear your hot
Ninjago.
take.
All right, yeah, this is
Let's hear your take.
okay. So this is huge. I think as a kid watching it, we all expected it to be Kai.
Yeah,
Kai
'cause-
was made the main protagonist.
Yeah.
But I think if the story was said any differently, any one of these ninja could have put in the same light that Kai
Yeah,
was.
no, 100%. That's just how it started.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just turned out to be Zane as there's like the droid, and then there's
Yeah, I think Zane didn't need to be the Green Ninja because he had the whole Nindroid thing going on for him.
yeah, or the
Um,
ice and all that. He didn't need it.
Now, Cole, Jay, and Kai, I think Jay just too immature. He couldn't get the job. He wouldn't. Well, actually, I feel like maturity wasn't even based because Lloyd was so young. Damn.
Yeah, because
he was mature for his age.
Well, Lloyd, don't you sound like Diddy? No, or Drake. No, I think I totally agree with that. But like, that doesn't really make sense because Jay was super immature. Cole was too mature, like kind of like a Batman type thing. You know what I'm saying? He's just like fucking you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Lloyd, I mean, I honestly think it should go to the most immature young one. Like he's the prodigy. He's like it's like Kung Fu Panda. Like
I
he's the
think
Dragon Warrior.
My hot take is that they made the right decision.
No, yeah,
Because I think that, in my opinion, like, Kai getting the Green Ninja thing wouldn't do anything for his character. Kai not being the Green Ninja had to make his character learn how to be a follower and learn how to integrate himself as a team player and not a leader. And I think
yeah.
having the opportunity for character development is great for plot. And I think they made the right decision there.
Well, I think he was also just so arrogant, and it really would have just boosted his ego to like unreal heights, because he was such an asshole during that time when he was preparing to be the Green Ninja. Like, he's like, guys, I'm the best. I'm gonna be the Green Ninja. I'm gonna be the best ninja, and you all suck. And he was so pissy about it when he was training for it, and I feel like humility would have been like a really important thing for the Green Ninja to have, which is something like Lloyd gained later on after he had like the embarrassment of the fall of being like leader of the snakes and like kind of being manipulated by Pythor and all that jazz. But speaking of like humility, I think Cole probably would have been the second best choice for the Green
yeah, I
Ninja.
think so too. I just think he was too like, I'm the best, you know, like. But he was like that. Like I just think, definitely second choice. I still think Lloyd. Or Jay. Honestly, blue's my favorite color, so we might have to go with Jay. But
I think, well,
For
personally, I think
Ninjago,
Kai,
favorite color, I feel like, is a valid reason.
100%, yeah.
I think Kai and Jay would have been the worst two options.
Kai and
Jay.
because they're like solar yeah. There's like solar opposites.
Because
I feel
Kai,
like
it would have just made him more arrogant, and Jay just wouldn't have been able to handle the responsibility.
I feel like it couldn't be Zane. Like,
Because he's a robot?
You racist.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm just trying to think, like, Zane's personality, Zane's kind of whole,
Being
like,
hot more.
forte isn't, like, front lines, like, it's pretty supportive.
Like trying to aid his teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Green Ninja itself isn't inherently, like, the best ninja, but it's a symbol for the ninja. And so that symbol needs to be out there, like, on the front line. It's not like, because Zane's weapons are the throwing stars, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zane's weapons are the throwing stars. So like that's inherently like a less stand outish.
Well, it's a ranged weapon, so it's more of like a supporting role, like providing cover fire.
Yeah, and it's like, I feel like if your enemies know that the ninja of Ninjago are coming, who are they going to be looking out for first? The Green Ninja.
Yeah.
And who needs the stealth the most? Zane.
Yeah.
So I just don't think
That is true.
strategically for his fighting style he could have been the Green Ninja.
I do think Cole would have been a good choice though,
I do. I think
because he was a natural leader. He wasn't like, I mean, at least in that first season, he wasn't like overly like cocky or frustrated. Like, I think in like season 2 or 3, he was in a lot of like fights with Jay, over like Nia and shit. But prior to like the Nia drama, I think Cole was like a peak choice for the Green Ninja.
I think so too. But I think honestly, the way they did that show, I think it was perfection. Because I wouldn't change anything about the way. They did Ninjago. I mean, like.
Also, can we talk about how depressing it was that Lloyd lost his whole fucking childhood?
What do you mean?
Like, do you guys remember the episode where Lloyd got turned old when he was just like 11 years old?
oh my god, yeah, we're
That like
'cause, like,
traumatized me as a kid.
because yeah, like as it's like, yeah, no, I definitely think it's traumatizing because homie was literally like 11. The whole thing was like his green, like he was the whole like, I'm using my snakes to get candy from the villagers. It's like, this is who Lloyd was. And then that's the one that became the Green Ninja. The outfit was way too big on him. And it's like, for plot purposes, for character design purposes, they put in a plot point where like, oh, you're old now. And he was like, he that's when he got like his blonde or whatever hair. And he was like, he had like, that's when he got more mature. That's when he filled into the suit.
Yeah,
And
he
it's
just...
like,
I feel like it symbolized what he had, like, because like he wasn't like immediately mature, but his body changing like that kind of symbolized how his like character would need to change so quickly to take on the responsibility of being the Green Ninja, because he literally had the weight of the world on his shoulders.
yeah, it's like, I'm not sure what took his childhood away. That plot point of where he turned older or becoming the Green Ninja.
I feel like that his body changing is kind of symbolic of what his like heart needed to do.
Yeah.
Like to become the Green Ninja, he had to. You know, had to fill the role. You can't be an 11-year-old and be the Green Ninja. Like they can't train him up. Like they needed him at that moment. That's
So
probably why.
sad.
They,
Which honestly makes it a valid reason of like why Lloyd shouldn't have been the Green Ninja. Like you shouldn't have taken this kid's life away. Like,
yeah, but I mean, for the plot point of the show,
For the I guess for their world, it was probably what their world needed was him to be the Green Ninja, but it's still so depressing.
Yeah. Oh, we're forgetting about one major ninja in this show.
Nia?
No,
Oh, Nia becomes one later.
Dareth.
Oh,
The Brown Ninja.
The Brown
I
Ninja.
don't think I saw that before.
You don't
No
what?
I haven't watched Lego Ninjago since I was like
What
10.
the freak?
Dareth's a G.
Dude, Dareth is a legend.
Dareth being the Green Ninja would go crazy.
When did he come in?
That would be hilarious.
I don't even know what
It was like season 2, I think. It was the one with the robot ninjas.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, it was Dareth.
Or wait,
Dareth's
no,
an
season
hom-
2 was it was season 3 because season 2 was the Stone Warriors.
'Cause I remember Dareth. I remember
no,
him with the
he
snakes.
did did he come with the snakes? Was he in season 1? I can't remember what season he entered.
I'm
but he was
honestly not
definitely at
sure,
least in
but
season
Dareth is
2.
there, and Dareth is a homie.
And near the end of the show, not in the end because it's still going, but later in the show, he gets this brown powers. And
The shaded powers.
he like shoots like brown clouds out of his fingers.
He's shooting shit out of his hands. Brown cum.
But it's Dareth.
Okay, so it's cool.
The
That's
Brown Ninja.
The cum.
What?
The
The cum ninja.
See, we can say honestly after hearing your guys' points and like just picking at your points, I think Zane's the cum ninja.
What does that have to do with our points? Are you just jizzing for Zane? You just
Well, he
look at
is
that,
the wise ninja.
his like a little hair shape. Like, look at that.
Eyes?
Look at that flat top. Crystallized semen.
Sorry, I just
No, you
Yeah.
should be sorry. Stop there. You're sorry.
him being a robot makes it ice. If it was a human, just
What? Okay, gang. This has been.
Chat. I think it's time to close this down.
We're going off topic.
It's been real. Thanks for watching. You probably didn't make it this far, but to the
few that did.
To the few that did, thank you so much. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.
Have a good day, guys.